Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I hope you've enchanted your thinking caps with some powerful respiration. Otherwise, you're about to drown in some seriously deep ancient texts. If you lived in the past, I'd welcome you to Minecraft Morning Musings. But today, I exemplify for you the importance of continuous iteration through my celebration of the present. I will no longer sail toward the east. Minecraft Morning Musings has been suspended until further notice to make way for radical interpretations. The show where I read you something and then I interpret for you that thing which I have read with such radicalism that you'll be expecting a cataclysm. With such candor, you'll wish I'd meander. With such zest, the Surgeon General requires that I warn you in advance of cardiopulmonary arrest. You're not ready for it? But I'm going to read to you from chapter 78 of McDonald's public domain translation of the Dao de Jing by Lao Tzu. Water is the softest and most yielding substance, yet nothing is better than water for overcoming the hard and the rigid, because nothing can compete with it. Everyone knows that the soft and yielding overcome the rigid and hard, but few can put this knowledge into practice. Therefore, the master says, only he who is the lowest servant of the kingdom is worthy to become its ruler. He who is willing to tackle the most unpleasant tasks is the best ruler in the world. True sayings seem contradictory. You're watching Radical Interpretations, and if you're not psyched up for the titular concept, you may as well surrender your brain to the traditional media now. There is a newspaper in a building nearby. Seek it out. Learn what movies you're supposed to overpay for this week and eventually be buried by some people that are different from the people that you watch the movies with. Your future awaits below. Now, you remaining radicals, your patience will be rewarded with some truths so contradictory that they must be said. What Lao Tzu is expressing in this chapter is that water is in fact better than Jell-O because it existed before the concept of animal byproducts and is beyond competition in its variety of most excellent phrases and phases. Did you know that before Minecraft, to break massive stone faces, people would drill lines of holes in the rock at regular intervals? And then they would fill the holes with water and let them freeze overnight. The rock would split under the pressure of the expanding ice. Lao Tzu is calling on you to be that expanding ice. Ring. Ring. Your volumetric growth potential is 110%. Ring. Ring. Are you going to answer his call and put your knowledge into practice? Water is incredible because it is always moving. It flows, reposed, until the ocean grows, and it laughs at gravity with a gaseous levity. When water gets in a slapping fight with rocks, the rocks are too scared to move, and the water always wears it down in the end. Another fact for you about water. Water covers more seafloor per diem than any substance. Be like water. Know when to get low. Know how to change up. When to overflow. When to drain the cup. This is your radical interpreter, Joe Hills. If you've got thumbs, shake 'em up or direct 'em down. If you have comments, wail on your keyboard till your heart is empty and your hands are bruised. If you have friends, tell them about this video, because their inability to mentally liquefy deprives them the ability to cut valley into mountains and channels into souls. Joe Hills says, adventure like water.